I nearly forgot.
Oh shit,
I
boy.
nearly forgot the Count of Monte Cristo.
Cristo, which you know what, which I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't seen it. I
So
haven't seen it.
folks, so you've
Yes.
downloaded, so you're listening to episode 361.
361, yeah. We're just here to have fun, innit? We're just here to have fun. That's what it's all about here on the Flixters. We have fun. If you've noticed, yeah, we're not very serious guys. I mean, outside of this, actually, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
I was gonna have to check myself. We're not serious. So here, when you come here, just have fun. That's it. Yeah.
You know, no joke, Devout. The reason why I do this is so that once a week I can talk the shit with you about
Yeah.
stuff. You know, I love this.
That's
I
it.
love just once a week. I
Yeah.
get to, you know, meet up with you, although virtually.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this. So, and listen, folks, we're bringing you along this journey. So we've done this. This is for 360 episodes. This is 361. So we've done this a while. This is the Flixters. If you've just downloaded us for the first time, remember, like, subscribe. If you like what you're hearing, Deval and we usually bring on a guest on the show as well. Last week we had Zakharov. We usually bring Manny. We have Ciel Noir. We get people on the show. So if you want to be on the show, just reach out to us. Let us know what you're doing, what you're watching, and you can be on the show. So before we get into the main show, we normally do shout outs. We do some streaming stuff. We do some trailers, and then we get into the review. But before all of that, one of the best bits of the show is our shout outs.
Yeah, we've got a couple of shout outs. First one goes out to Zakharov, who I mentioned, or you mentioned just a second ago. And he basically, you know, Zakharov is our guy. He's our dude. He was on the show last week. Yeah. He's going to be on the show sometime again real soon. And just want to give him a shout out. He loves to post for us as well, actually, because we're both dinosaurs. So he posts sometimes for us, our stories and stuff like that. Just giving Zakharov a really big shout out. Thank you for being you. And can't wait to get you back on the show again
Always
soon. Next shout out goes to Emmanuel LP. No, sorry, it's Emmanuel P _LDN. Go check him out on Instagram as well as Zakharov. Not had him on the show for a while. He will be back.
He will. He will
like
definitely be back.
Schwarzenegger on this program. Yes. But he will be back real soon. And big shout out to Emmanuel. Our next shout out goes to the last day of May 3-1 on Instagram. The last day of May 3-1 on Instagram. That's Ainsley Lloyd Bennett. He's been a guest on the show before as well. Yes. He's an actor from the UK. So if you're looking for a great actor, Ainsley Lloyd Bennett, the last day of May 31. He actually recently wrote and directed his first sort of major piece. He mentioned it's a micro short, but it's a major piece in that he had a full crew, full cast, and a full feel of the filming process. So go check him out on Instagram as well. Great actor. Yeah, you catch him on a bunch of shows. Yeah, so yeah.
And Deval, I mean, you know this obviously from experience, but even getting people together to create something like that, man, it's not easy, man.
I've done short films in the past. It's not easy. Like, people see 5 minutes on screen. To get that 5 minutes made, it takes time. Trust me, especially for obviously, lower budget people. I'm not talking about the Hollywood blockbusters and stuff like that, but it takes time for us to get those films on. So, something to appreciate for sure.
Absolutely, man. I always do. Brilliant. All right. Okay. Those are your shouts. And folks, remember, hit us up on the usual socials, YouTube. You can watch this on YouTube. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Now, with those likes and stuff like that, write a review. If you write a review on Apple or wherever you get your podcasts, on Spotify or whatever, it helps us. More people get to kind of listen to the show, and we definitely appreciate it. All right, okay, let's get into movie news now. Listen, I feel, Deval, as we coming towards the end of 2025, we're gonna hit 2026. We're gonna get more and more stuff about Avengers because it's been pretty quiet, right?
Yeah,
you can attest to that. It's been quiet on the whole MCU stuff. 2026 comes along, and we're gonna get more stuff now. Avengers Doomsday, Devaldo, are you excited, or are you, I'm going to wait and see?
I'm going to wait and see.
Okay.
But I reckon as soon as I see, because I've already, as it shows in the program, we have seen some on-set pictures, some sort of leaks. Well, when I say leaks, they put it out themselves, don't they?
Mm.
And some of these on-set pictures, first of all, there's one that shows sort of a still from the set. And we had this when they were filming Infinity War. And within that still, sometimes they show clues as to what you could expect in the film.
Yep.
So if you're really, really smart and you know what's going on, look at that still and see if you can maybe see any clues. Apart from that, we've seen like Robert Downey Jr. sitting down, I think in the makeup room, half in costume as Doctor Doom. We've seen a few other people that could be on set, like Cyclops and Magneto and people like that. So there's a few little sneak peeks as to what we can expect, and also what characters we can expect in Avengers Doomsday next Christmas 2027. But the first trailer, from what I understand, could be shown at Super Bowl 2026.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think is that end of May or is that February? I'm not sure. I don't follow American football, but it's early 2026. Yeah, I jumped ahead a year. So early 2026, we'll see the first trailer, and we'll see the film Christmas 2026.
Yeah, and I think that is going to rack up a lot of videos. Now, Deval, probably about 3 weeks ago, I watched Fantastic Four again, and you know what, I tell you what, that is underrated. That movie, in the sense that it's not your typical MCU movie. You know, it's kind of low key. There's moments in the movie where it's just kind of like really low key and everything. So I thought it's a start. Hopefully, Avengers Doomsday can, turn things around for them. But I'm going to be like you. I'm going to wait and see. All right, okay. Let's move on a little bit. Let's go to Nintendo a little bit, and let's speak about this Zelda. Now, we've spoken about this on the show before, Deval. You and I. You've mentioned it. You've said ages ago, you said, oh, they're going to turn Zelda into a movie, and now we're getting photos of all that sort of stuff. So tell us about this.
Yeah, so some sort of, not really on set, but some sort of initial promotional photos, I'd say, have been released about Zelda. And Zelda, I mean, Zelda's a game that has been,
God,
you've played Zelda, I presume.
A little bit. Okay. I'm not like a huge person, but yeah, I played it a little bit. But man, it's been around for donkey's years, and a part of me is thinking, oh my gosh, it's taken a while for them to get to this.
Yeah, and I think certain projects, certain IPs, I think they do need to take their time. Zelda is a massive, massive Nintendo game. Link is sort of one of the characters in Zelda. This is called The Legend of Zelda, and it's meant to be released in 2027 in May. So we've still got a good year and a half. But some sort of some photos have been released of some of the actors, Bo Bragason, Benjamin, Evan Ainsworth, showing just what they look like, really, and it looks kinda. People have said so far, do you know what? I'm here for it. It looks okay. They look like what we expect them to look, and it could be interesting.
Right.
So I guess time will tell whether it will actually fulfill the massive expectations of the massive audience of Zelda.
Huge. And then remember, they did, obviously a while ago, maybe a year ago or something, they did the whole kind of Minecraft thing. So man, I mean, look, it's these movies, they make a lot of money. Now, this next piece of news I'm interested in. So Squid Game, that the last and final season that came out earlier on in the year, I watched it all. I really like that whole kind of stuff. And then interestingly, they took it. So in the final, have you seen it, by the way, Deval, the final? Did you see the final episode?
I haven't seen the most recent season. No.
Oh, okay. Do you mind? Can I?
Yeah, talk about it. I'm
all right, okay. Yeah. So in the final episode, after everything's said and done, it moves to the United States. There's a kind of there's a closing bit.
That's why.
Yes. So there's a whole closing bit, and the way. So there's a guy. He's one of the main. He's a main character in Squid Game, the Korean version. He's in America. He's driving along. He looks to his right, and there's an alleyway, and they're playing the game that the whole thing started off like. There's some sort of, I think it's called Kadaji or something.
But the doll is like, I know the one, that doll that does.
No, no, no,
Okay, yeah, yeah,
no, no. This is the beginning bit where the guy says, "Oh, if you win, if you can beat me in this game, then
yeah.
I'll give you 100,000." So it's some sort of
Okay,
game that you
okay,
play
okay,
in the
okay,
streets.
okay, okay, okay.
And have a guess who that person is? Famous,
Uh,
famous actress.
it's the one from Ragnarok.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. That was a very good. Well, how did you know? Yeah,
Well,
you
I
knew.
put it on the, I put it on the agenda. That's why I knew. I thought, is he acting surprised just for the show, or was it genuine? I'm not sure what's going on
Shit.
there. Is he genuine there?
So, 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 Kate Blanchett, she just
Yeah,
turns up in it. And I was like,
yeah,
what? So
yeah.
this
It's
is all right.
crazy. Yeah.
So tell us now, how does this link in with what your news, what you're saying?
No, that's my news. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So you've done the news for me. Thank you.
But I didn't
That's
know
it.
about David Fincher being connected to
Yeah,
it. Why would he
yeah.
do this?
I don't know. David Fincher, Gangster, Seven, Zodiac, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What's the Netflix show that we want to come back? Mindhunter. So
Mindhunter.
he's behind this. So that could tell you the tone of this. This one. Do you know what? I know usually the Korean stuff, the Japanese stuff, the remakes, that the American remakes are usually not better. In this
Absolutely.
case, it might be.
I
You
know.
know, it might be. So
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I wonder what direction they're going to go in that one. All right, so keep it locked with the Flixters, folks. We'll let you know about that. And finally, on our movie news, let's speak about Scarlett Johansson. Obviously, huge actor. And let's speak about The Exorcist. So, Deval, you and I go back a year or so. We reviewed the Exorcist reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it. We weren't kind of feeling it as much. So what's going on with this, Deval?
This is another sort of remake, I guess. This one's going to now star Scarlett Johansson, and I guess she is kind of stepping away from. Well, she has since 2020 or 2019. She stepped away from the whole Marvel world. She's doing other projects, and it's great to see she's up to doing other projects. This one's going to be directed by Mike Flanagan. I think a while ago in the news we mentioned that he might be involved with it, and he is now. So Mike Flanagan, who we've seen him do some great Netflix shows, the Haunting of Bly Manor and stuff like that, Midnight Mass. Yeah, so he's good at horror. So far that's all we know, that Scarlett Johansson will be headlining the film, the project. Not sure who else is going to be involved with it, but it's something very different. I don't remember ever seeing her in a horror.
No,
she may have done one, but I don't remember.
The only thing that I can think of is what's the science fiction one that she did?
Not Lucy, not the one with Ewan McGregor, where they're running around.
No.
The one with which is an alien.
Which is an alien, kind of
under the skin, under the skin.
She's. I guess. I mean, look. I mean, I don't want to preempt it, but it sounds like as if she's going to play like a mum, and I don't know. Is she could she be
she's going to be the possessed? Is it?
She's not going to be the possessed. No, she.
I don't think
like
so.
A mum character or whatever character.
Maybe she's the priest.
Or yes. Exercising, yes. All right, so go check that out. If you haven't seen Exorcist, go back and watch the original because that's still the best one. All right, let's do new one streaming now. This one, Deval, we've spoken about this. We've been waiting a while for this one. I haven't seen it, so you're gonna have to fill in the gaps. So what have they done here? So this is Stranger Things. We know that they're going to be releasing a couple. They're doing it in November, December, and January, right?
Yeah. So far, Stranger Things season 5 Netflix has been released from a few days ago at time of recording. 4 episodes have been released, I think, so far. That's available, I think. Yes. I think 4 are available. I'm in the middle of episode 3.
And so far?
Similar to Welcome to Derry.
Oh,
yeah. Remember, have you seen it so far?
No, not yet. No.
You ain't seen it at all?
No, I've not seen it at all.
In that one, like, kids are getting killed and shit, man. It's serious.
And in this one, similar.
In this one, it's similar in that people are getting torn up and shit.
Oh, good.
Usually there's scenes where you think, oh, they're going to be all right. Nah.
No.
People are getting hurt. And there's people that you think, oh, they should be okay. But so things seem a bit more serious. They all seem a bit more serious. Like they all have been through some shit. They know the end of the world is close,
Yeah.
and they all are ready. So it's almost like, Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi. He's
Yes.
been through the training. He's done his courses. My man's here to work now.
That's it.
He's ready.
He's to
He's like
lightsaber it
ready
up.
to work. Yeah,
Yeah.
the hood. So they're all ready to work, and also they all look older.
Old. I
They all look older. They
know.
all remember this started in 1983. I want to say. When
Yes.
was the time? I think the timeline was 1983.
80s.
I
And now
think.
where does this take us up to? The what, 90s? No.
No, it's all happened within 4 years. It's
Okay.
all happened within 4 years. So you think 1983 to 1987, 83, 84, 85, so it's like a 4-year period.
Yeah.
But obviously, in real life, 9 years has passed, and they were all
Damn.
quite young at the time.
Yes.
They were like
Little kids.
13, 14, I think, something like that, or 12, 13, 14, and they're now in their early 20s, and a lot has changed. The girls have become women.
Women.
Yeah,
Sadie
and
is Sadie Sink in this one?
she's in this. Yeah, Sadie Sink. Millie Bobby Brown has had a kid. Like she's a mum.
Oh
You
my
got
Lord.
the young girl Erica. She's the sister of the other brother, the brother in it.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
She was a girl. Now she's a young woman. And if you see all of them in their press tours, they all want to be seen as adults, so they're dressing like adults, and it's hard to hide the adult in the kid, but they do it anyway. But yeah, the show is good. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. The show is good. It crashed Netflix. It crashed Netflix because so many people were watching it.
Now, is David in the episodes that you've seen? David Harbour, is he in it, or has his role been cut out?
No, he's in it. He's in it. I don't know. This news about them having beef doesn't show up on screen. They're in it together. They're in it together a lot, and there's no hint. I mean, whatever happened probably happened. I don't know if it happened before, during, or after. But they're all professional. They do their jobs. There's no hint of anything going on behind this. Going on screen. They would never allow that to happen. But it's good so far. I'm halfway through episode 3.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna watch more and more. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So the next one we're gonna have to wait until what? Boxing Day, is it, or Christmas Day, or what?
I think the next after these ones, I think the next ones that are released are around Christmas somewhere. I can't remember time. When exactly. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Brilliant. So go check that out, folks. That's Stranger Things season 5, and that's the finale. And I think there is going to be they've already mentioned there's going to be a spin-off. The girlfriend. Sorry, one of the kids' sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's got curly hair.
Yeah.
She's going to have a spin-off.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Gordon Bennett. Leave them alone, man. Just
I know.
Go and do another show. You know what I mean?
Let them go off and do something else. Anyway, so that's side note. Now, let's speak about this. Another sci-fi show. Devout Pluribus. Where is this going, man?
Have you seen it so far?
I've only seen the first episode, but where is this going?
Okay, so this, we couldn't talk about it last week because we had Zach off on. We didn't want to spoil it, but I'm going to do a little bit of a spoiler.
Do it.
A little bit of a spoiler because Pluribus, Apple TV, made by Vince Gilligan. Is that his name?
Gilligan, yeah.
Same maker as Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and all that. Same kind of style. It's filmed out in New Mexico, just like the other ones. And it's got Rhea Seehorn, I think her name is Rhea Seehorn, who's been in Better Call Saul. This show is so clever, and this is what the world needs.
Yeah,
in this effed up world we live in, where we're killing each other, wars, famine, hunger, hate. Imagine if you're an extraterrestrial civilization you're really smart. You've got mad tech. And you observe a civilization like Earth with the lovely resources that we have, and you see what we're doing to each other, and you think, "Oh my gosh, do they not know how lucky they are to have, to be that close to the sun and have oxygen, a magnetic field around the Earth, and to have water, to have oxygen, to have a good ecosystem? Oh, your planet is still thriving. Do they not know that? They don't know that, and they're killing each other." Yeah, they're killing each other. What should we do? Should we go and kill them? No, we don't kill. We're too smart for that. Yeah. Okay, let's send a message down to the planet So it will fix their minds and it will turn them to a peaceful nation. They want peace. Yeah, they said they want peace. Okay, let's give them peace. So they've sent them a message. So what happens in this is a message comes down from space. They get a message from outside of the solar system. That message within it is like a Trojan horse. Within that message is a smart
organism or so.
organism or something like a virus. They create the virus from the message. That virus somehow infects everyone and makes everyone
from
docile.
the donor.
Yeah, it makes everyone docile, it makes everyone peaceful, and it makes everyone happy. And basically, they all are linked.
Yes.
So I'm linked. So me and your minds are linked.
Yeah.
So everyone in the world is linked. It's all like one being, all one. So no one can. I can know all your history. You know all my history.
That
You know the
hive
next
mentality.
Hive mentality. No one can hurt each other. They can't kill each other. But in this show, 11 people in the world somehow are immune to this, and they are still like regular human beings.
Regular human beings, yeah.
And that's what Rhea Seehorn is.
It gave me Invasion of the Body Snatcher vibes.
Thank you very much. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And I was like, holy,
but not hostile.
Not hostile. There's a bit in the like I said before, I've only seen the first episode and I'm gonna carry on watching it. But in that first episode, it's almost like as if it's the end of the world type of a scene, and like, and then the people just standing there. Watching her, looking at her, seeing what she does. I was like, this is mad.
Yeah. This is what we need. It's a smart show wrapped up in a sort of slow moving drama kind of thing where you think, oh, what's this about? But look deeper. Look at what extraterrestrials that are really smart, what would they think of us and what would they do to try and intervene? This is perfect. Perfect for me.
Absolutely.
Give it a watch on Apple TV.
Absolutely. Go watch that one. It's called Pluribus. All right, let's do new on trailers. And yeah, Deval, this one, oh my gosh. Imagine if you were this person, this main character in this movie. This is called The Dutchman, right? It's so topsy-turvy. You don't know what's going on. Is it a dream? Is it is someone messing around with you? Who do you believe and whatever? If you met someone on a train and they took their knickers off and rub it in your mouth, what would you what would you do? That type of thing. But man, I want to watch this movie. I really want to find out what this movie is about.
Yeah, this looks crazy. This looks all kinds of crazy. I mean, I saw the trailer and I thought, what the heck? The cast is great. So you got Andre Holland. Andre Holland looked familiar to me, and I thought, I've seen him in. He's the sort of guy you've seen in a bunch of stuff. He's been in Moonlight. He's been in Selma, Wrinkle in Time, 42, which starred Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. He's been in a bunch of stuff, but yeah,
Aldous Hodge in this one as well.
Aldous Hodge is in this as well. You got Zazie Beetz. You got Kate Mara, Fantastic Four, one from 10 years ago. But this story looks like a really twisted ride, a really twisted kind of. You don't know what's gonna. It's not a generic Hollywood remake, cookie cutter. These are the sorts of films that should do a lot better in the box office, but often don't.
And we need more of these.
Exactly. So this is out in the cinema. This is out in January, just after New Year, so 2nd of January. So
it'd be interesting to see if this gets a kind of like a release over here. But I would definitely watch this one. That's called The Dutchman. Go check it out. Weird kind of psychological thriller, horror as well. Now this next one, Dead Man's Wire. This looks like a blast. It's interesting because this one stars Bill Skarsgård, and it says that it's based on a true story. And Devel, interestingly, he starred in a similar thing on Netflix called Clark. Did you ever see this one?
Clark? No.
So Bill Skarsgård. So we have the term Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, I saw that in Sweden. Yes, I saw that. Yes, I saw that film. Yes.
So Netflix did a 6-part or a 4-part or something, and it reminded me of that. They brought him in for that, but this one is obviously they're both based.
That had Numi Rapace in it, I think. Did it?
Oh, you're thinking about the what? Yeah, you're thinking else. Ethan Hawke.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up. Okay, because they did a film like that,
They did a
didn't they
film
as
like
well?
that. And Bill Skarsgård is in the one which is the real kind of based on that Stockholm
Okay,
thing.
okay,
But in this one,
okay.
he plays a guy who decides to take someone hostage,
Yeah,
and he's fighting for. Um, he wants an
it's
apology.
mad. Yeah, I've seen. Do you know what? I watch a lot of true crime, and I've seen the actual documentary about this.
Really?
So when I saw the trailer, I thought, "What the heck?" So Dead Man's Wire. This is coming out in cinemas in January 2026. Stars Bill Skarsgård, Coleman Domingo is in this as
Yes,
well.
it looks great.
So the
Yes.
story is basically that in America, always is, isn't it?
Mm.
In America, in 1977, a man called Tony Caritis, he basically held a hostage
Yeah.
of a mortgage broker called Richard Hall. Yeah, so Richard Hall was a mortgage broker who he felt had basically swindled him and took the piss out of
Mm.
him, took his money, all that kind of shit. He
Billy
felt
from Stranger
really,
Things.
there you go. He felt really hard done by. And he basically went to the mortgage broker, held him hostage with a shotgun, and he wired the shotgun to the guy's neck or something, and then to his own head. He basically wired them together so that if anyone touches them, it goes off. They
That
both
goes
die.
off.
Also, if he shoots him, he also dies, or something like that. So
Mm.
it's like a situation where you got to leave them alone. So
Yeah.
basically, the police got involved. This lasted for 63 hours, which is just shy of 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were tied together. Within that, they drove. The camera crews were following them. This made the news. This made live news. It
Mm.
was crazy. He's walking down the street. If you go and Google it, you see pictures of him walking down the street with
Yeah.
his white shirt. He's creating. He's just talking to people like it's nothing. And what happened was he forced the mortgage broker to make a deal to say that, or to sign a document to say that he lied to him. So
Mm.
he signed a document saying that he lied to him, he mistreated him, and
Yeah.
that the mortgage company would pay him $5 million
Oh,
upon his release.
wow.
Yeah,
Missold a mortgage.
exactly. There you go, PPI.
PPE.
Yeah, but then what happened was after it was all said and done, the guy Caritis, he was found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Oh.
Am I spoiling it? Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Yeah, he was
No, no,
found not
because it's
guilty of
going to be
by
exciting to watch.
reason of insanity, but he was held in a hospital for 11 years. He was
What?
released, and but obviously, I'm not sure if he got the money because the mortgage broker would have signed it under duress. So I don't think that would have stood up in court. But anyway,
Right.
this
Okay.
film looks interesting, so I'm going to
Yes.
watch it. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna watch
watching
it,
this.
and it's got an Al Pacino. He plays the kind of You can see he's got like kind of like a sleazy mortgage lender
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of a thing.
yeah,
He's like
yeah,
basically just do whatever you want to do. So
yeah.
directed by Gus Van Sant. So we've seen him direct
Is
a
it? I
few
don't know who that
interesting
is.
things. He's done Gus Van Sant.
Ah,
Do you remember the remake of this was he did a
ah.
remake of Psycho.
Is it? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
But the difference is there was a lot of controversy around that is because he did a shot for shot remake of
Oh,
Psycho.
is that the one with the
Vince
funny
Vaughn.
guy, Vince Vaughn?
I
What's
know,
he doing in
I
there?
know, I know, I know. Gus Van Sant. And I think he did Goodwill. I think he directed Goodwill Hunting as well.
Is it? Okay.
So kind of well known film director. Okay, yeah. So Dead Man's Wire. That's on our watch list, Val. We got to watch that one.
Yeah.
All right, okay. We're going to get into anniversary corner now. And listen, we've plucked one. Deval, I remember watching this movie, no joke, as a kid.
Mm.
And you know what? I loved this movie. Like, seriously, there's so many things in this movie which I loved. So this is from 40 years ago. Oh my gosh.
40.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger playing a commando, or he's called Commando, and he was
Yeah.
a commando. But basically, this is a revenge movie, which is so of its time, of the 1980s. You know, those revenge movies, like, you know, where one guy, like basically a one-man army, he takes out a whole squad of people. His daughter's been kidnapped, and, you know, he's got to go back and he's got to rescue his daughter and at the same time kill everyone. And Devout, I remember at the time when this came out in 1985, there was like a whole big thing about, oh, it's really violent and it's all this thing. I think he kills like about 72 on his own. Back in 1985, this was one of those movies where the blood count, the body count was massive.
Massive.
And I remember there's one scene in this which I love to bits. He puts on the black mask on his face, the whole thing like that, right? You get those saws, those the blades of the saws.
Yeah.
He's got one of those saws, right? He just flicks it at someone and he cuts their head.
I saw that. It's like a buzz saw, like a circular. He throws it like a frisbee, and the guy's top of his head comes off. You know what? Commando, yeah. So this film, I put this on the list. Yeah, I'll be honest. I saw this film for the first time during the week.
Wicked.
And recently, I've been going back to watch films I've never seen, but I think I've seen.
Which is great. We should all do that. Do you know that? What you're doing is we should all do it.
Watching these old school films makes me appreciate movies. This film, Arnold Schwarzenegger is at his best. He's basically these people come to kidnap his daughter.
Yeah.
And first of all, his boss comes to him and says, "Yeah, but we need to do a job." He's like, "No, I ain't doing the job. I'm here chilling. I've retired." And then he gets forced out of retirement because they come and kidnap his daughter, and then he wants to get his daughter back, and that's his motivation: getting his daughter back. Don't f with his daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's actually she's one from Charmed.
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, she's from Charmed. Yeah. But yeah, he goes in a mad. I watched the film thinking, because Last Action Hero takes the piss out of these films.
Yes.
There's scenes in the film, where he's got his gun, machine gun. He's standing in one place and he's going like this. He's not even aiming, he's just doing this. He's going, and people are just going, but no one's hitting him. No, there's all these people and no one's hitting him.
No,
it's so impossible. It's funny,
I know.
And it's grenades, and everyone's go boo. Back in the day when the grenade hits people, they just do that jump in it, they fall,
and that noise.
Exactly. It's just it's mad. There's him, and he's got his co-star. What's the lady's name again?
Ray Dawn Chong.
Yes, her. She's good in it as well.
Yeah.
So the director was a producer in Scarface, so
oh man! But you know what? I remember there's one scene. He's in the airport. He's trying to. The guy from the guy from Predators in this as well.
Yeah, Bill Duke. I'm gonna have me some fun.
He deals with Bill Duke big time. But there's a bit in this movie where he's in the airport or he's in somewhere, and there's a guy. He's on the radio. He's like, he goes. He's on radio. He goes. I see him. He goes. He's 6'2", 185 pounds, and he's one gigantic motherfucker. Oh man, this is a good
film. And this film it's over and done with in an hour and a half. That's all you need.
That's what you
1 hour 30. That's it, including credits. The film gets to the point and leaves. That's it. He kills 100 people. His daughter. It's just this film is funny. It's just funny, and the one-liners as well. Stick around and
stick around. He even says, "I'll be back." I think doesn't
exactly. He does. Yeah. He says it.
He says, "I'll be back" in this one. And you know what? This is a great one because it leads us nicely into the main movie that we're going to be speaking about. And you know what, man? You said about it being an hour and 30. I think this one was just an hour and 20 or something, wasn't it, Deval?
Yep.
It was literally. I sat in the cinema and I was like, okay, let's get going on this one. And then an hour and 20 later, I'm out of there. And so this one, the movie that we're going to be speaking about is called Sisu Road to Revenge. And if you go back, if you're a fan of this show, of the Flixters podcast, you'll know that we spoke about the show, this movie about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Deval?
3 years ago, I think it was, 2022. Yeah.
That movie came out and we loved it. Set in World War II and about this Finnish guy, actually.
Yeah.
He very no dialogue. like there's very little dialogue, or no dialogue.
I can tell you, in the first one, you mean?
Yes.
In the first one, he spoke right at the end in the
Did he?
bank.
Okay, yeah.
He said a couple of words. In this one, do you know how much dialogue he has?
There's zero, isn't there?
Oh
There's,
my! The man doesn't say a
zero
word in
dialogue.
this whole film.
I know.
Oh,
Deval, listen, I watched the 9:30 showing of this last night, right? So there must have been about 10 people in the whole cinema.
that's enough.
So I'm sitting there, I'm in row J. There's a guy sitting in front of me. I didn't know this guy in front of me, but he and I, we laughed through the whole movie together. All the bits that I found funny, I could see him shaking his head and laughing and moving side to side. I had so much fun watching this movie, Devaldo. Honestly, it was incredible. The plot-wise, Deval, it's very thin.
Do you know what? It doesn't need. I think that's what we're missing. I was talking about Commando. They took his daughter. That's it. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna go and kill everyone till I get her back. In this one, they killed his family. They killed the wrong guy's family. That's it. He's gonna kill everyone for their memory. That's it. It doesn't need to be this, that, this device, this liquid, that solution, the codes. Right.
Exactly. There's like a 10-minute setup, and within 10 minutes, everything just starts. He gets in his truck, and that is it. It just all goes. But the interesting thing, Deval, here is they bring in Hollywood actor Stephen Lang.
Yeah. Who actually kind of looks like Sisu as well. They kind of look like cousins.
Gruff, oldish, kind of warrior type of a thing. And people are thinking, well, who's Stephen Lang? He's the villain from Avatar.
Yeah, who we're going to see in a few weeks.
Exactly. So they brought him in, and then I thought, which was kind of like really interesting, and he plays like a Russian kind of like person that they bring along, and they're like, hey, you've got to basically kill Sisu. And remind everyone again, what does Sisu mean again?
Well, in Finnish, they say that it can't be translated directly into English, but they basically say that it means someone that has unbelievable grit, tenacity, determination. They will not give up. It's like, it's just that they won't give up. They'll get shit done, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it done. So
yeah, brilliant. And listen, man, for an hour and 20, honestly, you leave your mind at the door. You come in, you don't expect, anything like major, but I'll tell you what, Deval, I had a lot of fun watching it.
But you know what? I will correct you on one thing.
Yeah.
After seeing the first one and after knowing what this is about, I did expect this, and I actually think it was better than I expected. A little bit, because usually these days my expectations are low for everything, and that Big way time. I'm Me happy. Too. But this is the one film in a while where I wasn't expecting it to be a madness, and I got what I wanted. I was satisfied. And the kills in this are mad. He overkills everyone. Everyone's overkilled.
I know. There's a bit in there where I don't know. There's like a motorcycle scene. Interestingly, like it sounded
like Mad Max, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's like Mad Max. It's almost got this kind of Western feel, even with the music and the sound.
Snowpiercer, the train bits like Snowpiercer.
Exactly. So there's all these little bits, and with the aircrafts and everything. Oh man, I tell you what, this movie, hopefully, it does really well, and. There's no dialogue.
Man, do you know what? Action heroes, apart from the few, like Bruce Willis and stuff, but most action heroes, especially the ones that are not, I guess, English is their first language. Yeah, I think that's the thing to focus on. Not let them speak too much. Arnold Schwarzenegger, like even in the Terminator, he hardly spoke, isn't he? He didn't need to speak exactly. He was there to do a certain job. Over time, he spoke a bit more. But if you notice, in his films, other people speak more. Even in Commando, other people speak more. But in this one, he doesn't need to speak. His actions speak louder than words.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the way he looks, he's an old man, but he's still in good shape, and he's so good at what he does. He's a one-man army.
I know.
It's hard to convey a message. They say, the communication is only, I think it's 15 to 20% verbal.
Body language.
The rest of it is verbal, tone, other stuff. This guy uses the rest so well.
is so good. And everyone is out to obviously kill him. The Russians want to get him, and he's trying to get back to Finland. And along the way, obviously Stephen Lang and everything, and he just deals with people. There's a bit in the movie where Stephen Lang is driving with someone. He says, "Don't move," and then he moved a little bit, and he just like takes him out.
Yep.
With the sniper,
He said,
and I just
told
thought
it
that
not
was
to
wicked.
move.
It
And
told it to
he's got a Russian accent, isn't it, Stephen Lang?
Yeah. Which is you got to get used to a little bit. But yeah, man. I mean, I honestly I had a blast watching the movie.
Yeah,
I really did.
Yeah, it was. I mean, this film, I think is worth watching. I think this is the sort of film. Go to the cinema, hour and a half.
Absolutely,
it's just a fun film. And the actor, we haven't even said his name, but his name is Jorma Tomila. Or maybe it's Yorma. I don't know if you pronounce it J or not. Yorma Tomila. He's the Finnish actor in this. He's Sisu. Seems like a cool, calm guy. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see him
in
Hollywood films in some sort. If they make another Expendables and he's not in it, I ain't watching it.
Man,
yeah,
seriously,
I ain't watching it. He needs to be in the next Expendables.
Give him a role. This guy, the way he's moving the house and everything, and like even like as an oldie, this guy was fit, man.
Oh, yeah, very fit. I can imagine there being a trilogy in this because basically in this one, shit happened in the first one. Now he wants to move his house from one part of the sort of where the Soviet Union, I think, border is. He wants to move it into Finland, into his home country, because
absolutely,
the borders have now changed. So I think the third one might be them coming to destroy his house, maybe, and then it's going to get him angry again.
There's got to be a third one. There has to be a third one.
Yeah,
absolutely. So listen, it's definitely a recommended movie of the week for us. Go check it out. It's called Sisu: Road to Revenge. Go find it in your
$11 million to make. $11 million to make. Look at that, man.
Wow.
These days, Hollywood movies are at least $100 million. This is $11 million to make. So far, it's grossed nearly. Well, I think it's more because it's going to be delayed. I reckon so far today it's probably grossed about 10 million. I think.
Man, hopefully it makes its money, and then they can make another one. Right. So, Devout, have we got time for a hidden gem?
Yes. Yeah. So this one is. Let me quickly go to it. So this one is called Kill. Kill. So Kill is. Kill. Oh my gosh, this one came out a couple of years ago. So this is Kill 2023.
Yeah.
This one is on Amazon at the moment, and this is an Indian film.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. I haven't seen this. I want to watch it.
Yeah, this is an Indian film. Came out a couple of years ago, and this is like we just talked about Sisu.
Bullet Train.
Yes, think about Bullet Train. Think about what's the one with Captain America? I just mentioned it. Snowpiercer.
Oh, Snowpiercer. Yeah.
Yeah, think about that. This one is crazy.
Is it? I gotta watch it, man.
Total crazy. So this one basically is about a man who actually is an army commando. So this links into commando.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's an army commando, and they call him the Commando.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On the nose a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So he is just finished a job, like a military job. So he's in town for a little while, and he's got a girlfriend or a secret girlfriend, because I think in that part of India you can't just go around dating and stuff like that. You got to marry your family, got to introduce you to people, arrange marriages and stuff like that. So his girlfriend has been just married off to someone.
Oh, geez.
She's been married off to someone literally as he got back from his job. She got married off, and she says to him, "Oh, I don't like it. I want you. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come for you." So he wants to come and sort of take her away. Yeah, save her, take her away. She wants that as well. So they plan basically after her wedding, because she's been married now.
Right. Yeah.
After her wedding, they're gonna go on a long train trip from somewhere to Delhi.
Yeah.
New Delhi, I think. I can't remember. It's a long train trip. He says he'll meet her on the train, and there he'll take her away from the train. Yeah. And while they're on the train, these bandits now have hijacked the train. Not hijacked, sorry. They've come onto the train, like just plain clothes bandits, and they want to rob the train.
Okay.
Her dad is like a successful businessman. They didn't realize he was on the train, but he was. I mean, they realized he's on the train. Like, we've struck gold. So their job is to rob everyone on the train, and they didn't realize that the commando and his pal, because the commando's got a pal.
Yeah.
So this commando,
they're on the train as well.
They're on the train as well because they've come to get the girl, isn't it? So it's a recipe for disaster. So what happens is these guys start to rob people bit by bit, and then eventually they kill the first person, and shit goes mayhem. Then he realizes what's going on. He's got to step into action.
Yeah.
My man. Yeah. Him and his friend, they're both good. They're both, I think he's better than his friend, but they're both beating people up, helping, and it's just fights. It's a bit like I said, Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. And so basically, what happens? I'm gonna do quite a short one, and not a long one, but and also think of it. This is a Bollywood film. So it's not.
Are they singing and dancing as well on there?
No singing. No time to sing and dance here. And this one's majority. It's not in English, but sometimes they do break into English. But it's what it is. There's subtitles, but so don't think of it as like the sort of the traditional Hollywood tones and stuff. Sometimes things happen that wouldn't happen in Hollywood. Like for example, some of the baddies die, and then the villains are all crying like, "Oh my gosh, no, my cousin, my uncle's dead, like my uncle." Like that wouldn't happen in a Hollywood film.
No way.
You know what I mean?
No way.
It's like,
there's no time for it.
There's no time for it. But they were like, "Oh, my uncle." It's funny when you thinking, "Shit, you ain't got time for that." Like,
Harvest Day's morning, someone's dead.
And it is uncles. It's not like like in Hollywood. The villains on the train.
They've hired a henchman.
They're like villains. Let's say my uncle. My man looks like an uncle. He's got no place to be on the train robbing people. My man's got a big belly. He looks like a stereotypical. Like think of a stereotype. Go to a Indian restaurant. Think of the guy that's in the kitchen cooking. That's the guy that's now robbing you. Like. Well, it doesn't look right. It just does. He hasn't got the.
Oh God!
Honestly, so there are sort of uncles that are on the train getting killed as well. It's mad. It's mad. So he's doing that. He's fighting, and he also he sees his girl on the train. He's like, "Oh, stay with your family. Stay. Like, don't get involved. Blah blah blah." She's with her family as well, so they get separated, and then. The main villain, he's like a young guy, quite charismatic. He's quite good, actually. He's a bit of a joker, a bit mad. Yeah. He finds his girlfriend, and he's there on the next carriage, so he can see them, but he can't get to them. He's being held back. So the commando's being held back. He can see his girlfriend being held by the villain, and the man stabs her in the back.
Oh.
And you think, oh, that's all right, she'll survive. And then he gets her again and stabs her in the front, and you think, what's going on here? That shouldn't happen.
They just
and then he goes to her neck and goes whoosh, stabs her in the neck, her jugular, and then he twists it. And my man, the commander's like, ah! He's like, he sees it, and then the villain throws her out the train like trash. And you're thinking, this happens halfway through the film.
Jesus,
this is not at the end. This is not even halfway. This is just under halfway. And you're thinking, what? And that's when he turns into berserker mode. Yeah. That's when he turns into Sisu. That's when he turns into Commando. Because before then, he was beating people up. He didn't really kill anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My man, that's where the blood, he kills people. He gets a fire hydrant with one person. And see what you see? If you think of a fire hydrant, you think of a watermelon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. The man's head goes into a watermelon. He's taken off heads. He's demolishing people. Because when he saw that, he turned into a rage. No one can stop him. Yeah.
That's mad.
So
I just
saying anymore.
This has got 7.4 on IMDb.
Yeah,
and it's which is like, oh my gosh,
45,000 ratings.
Yeah, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 74 out of 100 on Metacritic. Yeah, man, I'm watching this now.
I will be honest. Up until the point that they did that to his girl, I was thinking this film's it's not serious.
Yeah.
Because I thought this can't carry on like this. Until then, that's when the film. So stay with it. But so I'm going to say this is a hidden gem. Not
I'm
that hidden
watching it.
because it's on Amazon. You can
Yeah.
watch it for free. And for a Bollywood film,
Exactly. You don't normally
it's
get this.
short. It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay,
And for a Bollywood film, they've at least
them
3 hours, mate.
3 hours,
Like,
minimum 3 hours.
trust me. So this is a short film for that. This is wicked. So go give it a watch.
I'm watching that one. Oh, that's a brilliant review there. All right, folks. So listen, look, go check it out. Go check those movies out. And if you do watch any of the stuff that we've mentioned, you know, Pluribus and those trailers and whatnot, and obviously the main movie, tag us at the Flixters. Let us know, and we'll speak about it in the next show. So, all right, Devaldo, that's the end of the show. What's coming up next, man?
Next, I know in a few weeks we've got Avatar, Fire and Ash. We've got that soon. But there are a few films that I do want to watch. There was the one, Begonia or something.
Yes, Begonia. Yeah.
Begonia. I do want to watch that. I think I might watch that for next week, possibly. And Anaconda, that's later. But do you know what? I'll be honest, there isn't much to see at the moment that I can really say, kind of thing. So it might just be a streaming job or two up until then.
Absolutely. All right, brilliant. All right, keep it locked with the Flixters, folks, and we hope you enjoyed the show. See you on the next one.
All right, peace out.